I am up. I am alert. And it's been way too long. Actually, I had to scroll down on Steam a little bit to find it again. Yes, indeed. Sadly, I wasn't able to get any practice I wanted to do. Let's see. Oh, right. Start button. Right. Story. No, I don't want to. Oh, we have Teach Me Miss Lychee. Shall I start with Teach Me Miss Lychee?
Teach me, Miss Lychee.
Hide the women and children. It's back. Teach me, Miss Lychee Reloaded.
Oh, what the heck is all of this? Everything's all puffy and round. Meow. I have no clue as to what this is all supposed to mean, but it sure looks really cool. Meow.
Well then, shall we get started? Let's get it in gear.
Onward. Meow.
Teach Me Miss Lychee, Episode 1, Reunion, The Three Girls from the Academy.
Oh, I wonder who it could be. Yes, who is it?
Heidi-ho there, Miss Lychee.
Oh, hello there. What's the matter? Did you girls hurt yourselves again? How many times have I told you not to play with matches or destructive Nox Nictoris?
No. Makoto wanted to come out and play. I thought that might get in the way of work, but she wouldn't listen.
Oh, there you go again, Tsubaki. Making it someone else's fault. You were just as excited about the meat buns as everybody else. Don't even try to front, girlfriend.
Yeah, that might be nice. I think stuff like this is better done spaced out over the course of a playthrough rather than all at once.
Isn't that right, Noelle?
Me? Yeah, I think? It too, Noelle.
Hey, what's going on in here? It really got lively all of a sudden. Meow!
Yep, but there's nothing to worry about, Tao. For some strange reason, I don't seem to have any patience today.
Meow! I wonder why.
Actually, I am truly curious.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, we will graciously accept your generous offer.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing, Tao.
One more thing? For Tao? What is it? Are you passing out some of your delicious meat buns already? Give them to me, meow!
Now I want meat buns.
Hold your horses, Tao. They're not ready yet. However, on a completely unrelated note, you've all come at the perfect time.
Huh? Why's that?
Tao, this is the perfect opportunity to put all of your studying to use. Now, show everyone here the new and improved, dangerously leveled up Super Tao!
Come again, booby lady? Tao? Leveled up?
You got some moveset changes between this game and the previous one.
And I even said dangerously leveled up. Please don't tell me you've forgotten everything already. You studied oh so very hard. Huh? You mean you seriously don't remember? Oh, my head. I think what little confidence I had in you was starting to fade.
You dumb cat. Don't you remember anything? We all worked our butts off trying to pound something through that thick skull of yours.
That's right.
Sorry, Tao forgot everything.
Huh? We're all All of our efforts, all of our desperate struggles for naught? Oh, the humanity!
Now, there's no need to cry. We probably tried to teach her too much at once. Which is why nothing stuck. Maybe. I think. I'm not too sure either, but yeah, what she said!
Please, please don't tell me that we'll have to start from square one again. You obviously have no clue as to how humiliatingly painful it is to teach Tao anything.
If only there was some way to make sure the knowledge sticks with her.
Aha! That's it! How could I have possibly been so foolish? I completely forgot about that thing.
What thing, Meow? Food?
No.
That's right, Tao. But not just any type of
Oh.
food. This!
No way! Are those glowing bits of something actually...
Yes, that's right! Medicine made from the mighty mentat plant.
Men cats? Wait a second, booby lady. Tao is still a kitten, you know?
I didn't know we were having a crossover with Fallout.
Hush, Tao. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The mentat plant is a mysterious plant whose miraculous properties have been passed down through the ages. It's good for almost every ailment under the sun, from achy joints to migraines to reversing full renal shutdown. While Tao Kaka isn't physically ill, I'm pretty sure this this will make Tao's mind more responsive to new ideas.
Oh! Alright! Let Tao try some! Meow!
Well, how is it, Tao?
Oh, it tastes like hurting! Meow! I don't think I like it very much, booby lady!
Well, how it tastes isn't important. What's important is how your head feels. Do you feel any smarter yet?
I'm not really sure. Meow!
I guess this is what I get for getting my hopes up.
Don't give up just yet, Doc. This is herbal medicine we're talking about. It's gonna take some time for it to kick in.
Yeah, it doesn't take effect immediately.
Of course.
Don't startle me like that, Tsubaki!
What's the matter? I just remembered. There was a method I used to use back when I was a student, and it had noticeable results.
That sounds promising. Don't leave us hanging. What was the method you used?
Eating!
What? Didn't we already try that just now?
Yes, I've heard of that before. Scholars from ages past frequently used that method. They would literally eat the pages they'd studied, swallowing them whole.
Yes!
I see. Tao, here's a dictionary for you. Now, eat it. All of it.
You want Tao to eat this? Is paper tasty? Meow!
Oh! No, you can't just eat it straight. It doesn't taste very good. You'll need to season it with something. I recommend ketchup. Or peanut butter. Or both.
Both?
Right. Meow! This tastes horrible. Tao is very disappointed. Yeah, well, of course. I kind of suspected as much.
Excuse me.
What is it, Noelle?
Actually, I bought something a while back because, well, I wanted to become smarter too.
Really? And what would this mysterious item be?
This! The revolutionary Ludovico Brain Flexomatic Model 1984!
Ah, of course. Tao, try eating that.
Well, judging it solely by its name, I'd say it's suspicious as hell. But wait a second. Why are you carrying it around with you?
Noelle, where did you get that?
I saw an ad for it in a magazine, so I went to the Orwellian Industries website and bought one.
Oh, they have internet in this world.
Are you sure that this is safe?
We'll never know until we try, right? Okay, Tao, put this on your head.
Oh? Does Tao need to eat this one too?
Actually, you put it on your head like this.
Meow! My money's definitely on fail.
Oh, don't be like that! Now, let's flip the switch and...
That can't possibly be healthy for her. Turn it off! Turn it off right now!
But why? That's what it's supposed to do. At least I think so. Okay, I'm turning off the switch now.
Meow! I don't feel smarter at all. I feel tingly.
Well, I guess we need to come up with something else.
Hey, I just had a brainwave. Individually, none of these things worked. But how about we try them all together at once?
That's it. Everyone always says 2 heads are better than 1. This is just like that.
I don't think that's exactly right.
I was about to say exactly what Lychee's saying.
Then, let's get everything together.
Yes, stick that in your ear, and be sure to eat the dictionary and the medicine together, Tao.
Whoa, I don't think...
Yes, that's amazing, Tao. Yes!
How can you call this amazing with a straight face? Turn it off right now! Before the NOL Animal Welfare Division comes down on us! Meow. I see stars. Lots and lots of stars.
Tao, oh, look at you. You're smoldering.
Are you okay? Do you know who I am? I see 3 sets of boobies and 1 cutting board.
Cutting board? That's so cruel.
Poor Noelle.
And I had such high hopes for this method, too. I must apologize for everything we've done to you, Tao. I should have known that there can be no substitute for good, honest effort. I don't know what got into me.
I guess it's like you said. We'll have you use conventional methods of study. It might not work at first, but I'm sure over time we'll see some results.
Oh, and I have the entire first season of Teach Me Miss Lychee on DVD, so feel free to watch through them should you need a refresher course.
I'm sorry. I got carried away too. I know there's nothing I can do that will make up for the atrocities committed here today, but if you would like my help with your studies, then I'd be glad to give it.
I mean, the only atrocity you committed was you made her eat a book.
Yes, perhaps that is a good idea. How about we get started right now?
I mean, it's not great, but...
Yes, a brilliant idea. All right, Meow. Hal's gonna study really hard again and become the strongest something there is. Please teach me, everyone.
Cutting board? She actually compared me to a cutting board.
Oh, Noelle, lighten up. I'm sure she was just a little out of it back then. Probably, maybe, no, I'm sure of it. Kinda.
Tao is not a vegetarian. I think she would die if she tried to do that.
Yeah. Well then, what should we study today?
Yes, let's see. To be honest, I wasn't expecting this turn of events, so I didn't come prepared. Tao, is there anything you'd like to learn?
Let's see. Oh yeah, how about those clothes you guys are wearing, Meow? How come they all look the same? Do you guys swing that way? Tao would definitely want to learn about that.
Tao wants to learn about lesbians.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to know what you mean by that. Actually, we're all from the same school, and this is our uniform. You know how all the members of your village wear the same clothes? It's kind of like that.
We do swing that way, but that's not why our uniforms are the same.
Oh, I understand. More or less. Meow. So what kind of place is this school? Do you guys take naps together or eat food together and stuff?
I remember getting the feeling that Makoto and Noelle are a little bit interested in each other during the previous game.
No, it's nothing like that, Tao. You see, a school is... Oh, I know. How about we learn about the NOL Officers Academy today?
Meow. Tao is a little bit interested in that.
Little bit?
All right then. How about we learn a little bit about the Librarium Academy today?
Thank you very much for your help.
Let's get to studying, meow!
One, two. What is the Academy all about, Meow?
Well then. Please allow me to explain, as I am a representative of the student body.
Let's hear it, meow!
Go ahead.
Too.
What are you guys doing over there? You're supposed to be over here. You're gonna help me explain this. You both went to the academy. Of course you're gonna be helping explain. Isn't that obvious?
All right, we get it.
All right, let's try this again. The academy is where we study to become officers and soldiers for the librarium. Lots of people of different ages go there.
Meow? It's where you study?
Yes, that's right. It's where you train to become an officer.
Meow! I see. So it's just like Tao.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Exactly.
And this military academy place, what kind of people go there? Could Tao go too?
Well, technically anyone can go, but it's fairly exclusive. Lots of students study for a long time just to pass the entrance exam. A lot of those kids come from families with high expectations, like the families of the duodecim.
The families from Final Fantasy. I spaced on the name of the game. Dissidia, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see, Sabaki was made to have feelings for Noel, but the writers realized they weren't really able to make it work for some reason, so they switched to having feelings for Jin. Ah! So Makoto is the glue that stitches them together. And hey, she's there so, Noelle can still have someone to have feelings for.
Otherwise, you can get in on a recommendation. And on rare instances, some especially promising students are scouted by the librarian. There are actually some schools whose entire curriculum is dedicated to teaching kids how to get into the academy.
I'm gonna be honest. As long as Makoto finds love, I'm happy. No offense to Sabaki.
What? You have to go to school to get into school?
But Squirrel Lady is cute. She deserves to be happy.
Yes, well, it's a very competitive school. That sort of thing isn't too out of the ordinary. Well, in some places at least.
Competitive? What?
It's really hard to get in.
Meow? Does that mean Tao couldn't get in?
What do you mean it's hard to get in? Do I need to, like, climb up a high pole to enter? Is the door too skinny?
I wonder. In order to get in, you have to take a series of tests to gauge your ability.
Tao's really good at beating up people, meow! It's like the green grass that horses use to make silk purses on the other side of the fence!
I think you're mixing up a few things.
Huh? I think you're going for easy as pie. Tao, you see, the tests don't just test your physical strength.
What was that, booby lady?
Yeah, and not only do they measure your physical strength, your stamina, and your academic level, you also have to take a series of Ars Magus aptitude tests.
It might be a little tough for you, Tao.
Huh? Why would it be tough for Tao to get in? I mean, seriously, even the lacking lady got in.
Hey! What was that supposed to mean?
Meow, please.
I'm sorry. Please, continue.
Tao, quit picking on Noelle.
If you can pass all of the entrance tests, then you'll be accepted and move out of your house to live in the dormitories.
Hold on there a second, meow! You mean you have to leave home?
Yes, that's right, Tao. It can get a little lonely at times. It just goes to show that you need lots and lots of determination if you want to succeed at the academy.
Yeah, I see. The path to becoming stronger is not an easy one.
1-3. Oh, Military Academy, where art thou?
Well, it sounds like Tao could be recruited at any time, meow. But I have no clue as to where this military academy thingy is. Tao really hates getting lost.
That's a good
Meow.
question. Is it in Kagetsuchi?
Oh well, if I get lost, I'll I'll just pull the whole cute kitty in the cardboard box routine. It worked pretty well the last time. Meow.
Da 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 da.
Where is it? Well, why don't we have Noelle explain this one?
Me? I can't do that.
No, you have to. If you're going to be a good officer, then you'll also need to be a good teacher.
Yes, ma'am. The military academy is, in the 15th hierarchical city, Torifune.
Huh? Tao can't hear you! Meow! I guess your voice is lacking as well!
Tao!
Tao, mind your manners. You shouldn't speak like that to those who are teaching you. I must apologize for her behavior. I think Tao forgot to clean her ears this morning or something.
Meow? Tao may look like this, but Tao's always clean. Tao licks herself clean from head to toe every day. Meow!
Huh?
Now, Noelle, tell
Why
us
is
where
that
the academy
surprising?
is.
The 15th hierarchical city, Torifune.
Meow, I see. So where exactly in Torifune is it?
Maybe I should be more specific. The entire hierarchical city of Torifune is the academy.
Meow! You mean from the bottom all the way to the tippy top of the mountain? It's all one big school?
Yes, that would be correct. This is also why Torifune is also called the academic city.
That's amazing! The school must be super, ultra, mega, lots of other words for really big! Meow!
Tao, you should know this. You ate a whole dictionary. Twice.
Yes, well, that's right. But while the school might be quite large, the city itself is one of the smallest of the hierarchical cities. There are only a few 100,000 people who live in the city, and about 80% of them are somehow related to the academy.
100 what? Tao can't count that high! There's only about 100 kakas in the village!
Oh, I see. Oh yes! Let's take a look at the city. The city is divided into levels. At the very top of the city is the Torifune NOL branch. The second level is a port for all Ars Magus-powered vessels. Unlike the other hierarchical cities, this port is the only way you can enter and exit the city.
Meow? Only one entrance and exit? That sounds inconvenient.
That's actually the intent of the design. I mean, they did it on purpose.
It's an easily defensible choke point.
Once a student enters the academy, they are required to stay within Torifune at all times, except for the one break that we get a year. And they are really strict about upholding that rule. One of the ways they do it is by only having one point of entry and exit.
That sounds like being in jail! Meow! Tao wouldn't want to live under the thumb of the man like that!
Well, rules are rules, so... Also, having only one port helps to protect the safety of the students. Students of the NOL Military Academy could become targets of terrorism or other violent acts. The larger hierarchical cities will generally have other smaller ports besides the main one. And they're also connected with each other via a gondola of some sort.
I'm sorry that I'm a little bit congested today.
Well, let's move on. The third level is occupied by the security and management departments. In order to arrive or depart on an Ars Magus vessel, you need to come here and fill out all of the necessary paperwork. During holidays, it gets really crowded and chaotic.
Yeah, I can bet. You have only one port, and you have literally... If they're only able to come and go during the holiday, assuming the holiday is the same for every person, that means all the, 100,000 people in the entire city going through the entire port at one time. That sounds like a nightmare.
The fourth level contains all of the facilities for junior high to college level students. The fifth level is for preschool to elementary school students, so This is where we go to school.
Wait, there's preschoolers in this?
Oh, I see. So this is the school. Finally, I get to see it.
Yes, well, actually, only these 2 levels have schools on them. The 6th level is the business district. Each level is designed to be kind of like a small city. But the business district in particular has lots of stores. But the entire city is under NOL's jurisdiction, which is why it is very well organized and systematic. Moving on, the 7th floor contains dormitories for all of the students and faculty. It's like everybody's house. And levels 8 to 10 are off limits to all students, so quite frankly, I don't know what's down there myself.
Experiments.
I got it. I think.
Is that so? Tsubaki, how did I do?
Not bad at all, Noelle. You see? You're pretty good if you just go for it.
I was really nervous.
How exactly does this academy thingy work, Meow? This is way longer than the previous Teach Me's.
Wasn't that interesting? I actually didn't know much about how the military academy worked either. So it was a learning experience for me as well.
Oh, no. You're too kind.
Yes, I mean, what she said.
Tao, do you have any questions?
Meow. I do, but I don't. I mean, I might have. Tao's not sure.
Well then, is it all right if I ask a few questions for myself?
Yes. Let me answer, please. Pretty please.
Yes!
Thank you, Makoto.
So who manages and administers the military academy? Officers, I'm guessing, right? Or is the running of the academy the responsibility of the faculty members?
Well, of course, there are teachers to teach us, but most of the day-to-day management is actually handled by the students.
Huh? The students run the school?
Yes. Well, to be accurate, the student council handles most of that. But for the most part, students not only manage the operations within the school grounds, but they also provide most of the security as well.
Wow, I never would have imagined. So are there any special requirements to become a member of the student council?
Well, step 1, you have to be a main character.
Well, since there's a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, generally those who are skilled at combat, are smart, have a high Ars Magus score, are good at multitasking, etc., etc. You get the idea. They're selected from among the elite of the elite, which is why I can say with a clear conscience that both the class president, Jin Kisaragi, and Tsubaki here are totally freaking awesome!
Makoto, that's not true.
But I'm just telling the truth. Since the student council is responsible for a great many of the operations within the academic city, in a way, the council has a great deal of influence in what happens throughout the entire city.
That's pretty amazing. I'd like to hear more about the subject, but I think we can save this particular subject for later. May I ask you another question?
Please, ask away.
How do you move between the different levels of the city? Do you have geared elevators like the other cities?
Teleportation.
Since the school facilities seem rather far from your dormitories, I can only imagine how hard it must be to go between them every day.
We have the standard elevators like any other city. The power source is more or less the same type of Ars Magus as well. But since the city is under the direct control of the librarium, the Ars here is a little more impressive. The elevators are really super cool and sturdy. I don't think I've ever heard one squeak. They're really fast, don't shake, and do a good job of not crushing passengers with excess G-forces. You can just daydream for a couple of minutes, open your eyes, and bam! You're at your destination.
I'm a little jealous now. In Kabutsuchi, much of the infrastructure is incomplete. In fact, many of the lower levels can only be accessed by a series of very long stairways. I'd like to ask another question, if it's okay.
Of course.
The Academy claims to welcome all applicants, but in the end, you have to enter the NOL military and, at times, risk your life in combat situations, correct? Would you girls mind if I asked you why you wanted to enter such an academy? Of course, only if you feel comfortable answering. Or are allowed to.
No problem. For me, the answer is simple. If you make it into the military, you get all kinds of special rights, as well as financial aid. Since my family is really big, money gets kinda tight on occasion. My parents worried about me entering the academy too. But they also take a lot of pride in the fact that a member of the Nanaya family could become an officer in the NOL.
I was born into one of the families of the duodecim, so my going to the academy and joining the military was never in question. It just seemed natural.
Actually, I also wanted to help my family with the financial aid and special benefits stuff too.
Oh, I see. Well, girls, thank you for taking the time to explain all of that.
Signing your life away for money.
Not a problem. It was a lot of fun.
Curtain call.
I just wanted to thank you all again.
Thanks, ladies! Little boy?
No, it was our pleasure, really.
Yeah, and I'm not a little boy.
If you need our help again sometime, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are you sure you want to make an offer like that? I could use your help every day.
Every day?
I was joking.
Thank goodness.
All right then, Tao. Let's review what we've learned today.
She retained nothing.
Redo? Don't tell me you want Tao to go through all of that again!
No, Tao. Review. I'll ask you some questions and you answer them, okay?
Meow, that sounds like fun! Ask away, booby lady!
Okay then. Here's my question. Who manages most of the operations within the military academy?
Principal, the student council, the duodecim, the lacking lady. Oh, I get the pick. I was totally paying attention. It's the student council.
Amazing, Tao.
I knew you'd be able to learn all of that.
Now you're one step closer to becoming the ultimate vigilante.
Oh, yeah! Ha!
Amazing.
And as a reward, a meat bun. Here you go, Tao. Dig in.
Does Earth get a meat bun too?
Meow! Meat buns are the best!
Well, I think it's time we were going.
Oh, but I made enough for everyone. Please help yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't want to impose.
Tsubaki, you literally did teaching. You are getting paid for your hard work.
Meow! You mean you're not going to have one of Booby Lady's firm all-natural meat buns? I will strike down upon those with great vengeance and with furious anger those who attempt to defame and resist the power of her delicious meat buns. Meow!
I understood that reference.
Okay. Anyway, she has a point. I think. It would be a shame to waste food, you know? So, I'd love to help you out with those.
Me too.
Noelle, there's no need to be so nervous. I did make enough for everyone. I enjoy cooking, you know?
Oh, well then, in that case, I think I'll have one or two, too.
Yes, here you go. Ah, that reminds me.
Reminds you of what?
I have one more thing I want to give you.
You're being really generous today, Booby Lady!
Here you go.
Oh! Is it edible?
I don't recognize that person in the top right.
No, it's not food, Tao. It's a picture suitable for framing, wallpaper, or just for wrapping fish.
But I do appreciate more art of both Tager and, Kokonoe.
Well, that's all, folks!
Oh, yeah, she gave Tao a picture and it showed it. She looked kind of yellow. She looked a bit like an Espeon, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm curious if it shows up in the gallery. It does! So, yeah, it's on screen now. So, I mean, by context, I can assume she's a member of Sector 7. But now it is finally time. What? Begin the BlazBlue Calamity trigger. View the opening. And there's Ragna, but it has a lock. Am I gonna have to go through all the first game again? Okay.
I'm pleased you could make it to this meeting, Rachel Alucard.
I suppose long time no see would be the appropriate response.
In your subjective time, it has been 19,792 hours, 41 minutes, 52 seconds.
We have both TA and TB.
Correct.
TC.
For us, it has been 283,875 hours, 18 minutes, 24 seconds.
The difference between our subjective times is irrelevant.
How much of a discrepancy is there right now?
There is an observed 1 in 940,000 deviation from the predicted numbers.
Oh, interesting. You're saying almost nothing has changed?
Rachel Alucard, I think it is safe to say that there has been no change whatsoever. Even your hair remains unchanged.
So, nothing has changed. Although the word miracle is not exactly in our vocabulary, wouldn't you agree that your existence itself is a miracle of sorts?
Correct. We have, however, observed a rather intriguing change in the behavior of a certain mind.
Have you summoned me here simply to tell me that?
Why did you lift Restriction 0, Rachel Alucard?
We wish to know what you are trying to do with the Tsukuyomi unit.
Whatever my intentions for the Tsukuyomi unit, they have nothing to do with you.
Incorrect. Your actions in regard to the Tsukuyomi unit will impact our goals. We are currently re-evaluating the man's worth.
Tsukuyomi unit. That was that the space station thing?
Indeed. Your actions do not seem to be entirely logical or even completely rational. Ragna the Blood Edge may be the origin, but he isn't where we should be focusing at this point.
We cannot understand what makes Ragna the Blood Edge so valuable, Rachel Alucard. I assume you are well aware of the value and significance of the Tsukuyomi unit?
Correct. It is impossible that Ragna the Blood Edge has greater value than the Susanoo unit. This is our conclusion.
I do not think his value is something you will ever understand.
We do not wish to meddle in your affairs, that much we will admit. That is why we accept the phenomenon that has occurred.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because I was like, what do you mean lifting Restriction 0? I thought you were, like, opposing it. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, I suppose I was thinking, like, Tsukuyomi, Moon, Orbit.
Affirmative. We will accept and then select appropriately.
And Susanoo unit, that's the thing that Hakumen wears, isn't it?
Select? So you fancy yourselves gods now?
Negative. Takamagahara is a system built by humans. Anything which has been built by humans can never be designated as a god.
Furthermore, once a god has been observed, it can no longer continue to exist as a god and becomes nothing more than a thing.
Affirmative. The master unit is no exception.
And of course, the successor to the Azure, Noel Vermilion, is also governed by this rule.
Which is why, Rachel Alucard,
We would like to ask if you wish to become an observer of the boundary once again.
Although I very much enjoy keeping dogs as pets, my desires are not so twisted that I wish to become a lapdog myself.
Rachel Alucard, the outer perimeter is much closer to Takamagahara than you think.
Before you abandon the duties you have already accepted, please consider the amount of time that has already been invested in this endeavor.
Oh? I'm afraid I don't recall the precise amount.
Your response has been recorded and analyzed. We take it your answer is no.
How unfortunate. I had hoped things were going to be getting a little more enjoyable here again. Still, we had predicted that this would be the choice you would make.
We have already begun observation of the snake.
So let's see. Observer. I think that was the thing that allowed her to, like, retain her memory over the time loops, but also meant that she couldn't really interfere.
Then you were responsible for Terami's release.
Affirmative. We expect significant risk in initializing the destruction process.
He is really something of a maverick. Even we cannot govern him at times.
As such, we have prepared an exit strategy.
An exit strategy? Dare I ask what that might be?
Negative. We are unable to provide an answer to that query. Doing so would constitute unintended intervention.
Then you truly intend to reduce the world to nothing?
Nothing? Oh, don't be foolish. That would be pointless.
The world Takamagahara creates simply needs to be correct. In such a world, there would be no need for the master unit. It would only cause distortion.
Affirmative. Distortions caused by the master unit are currently being considered along with other possible outcomes as a result of the Continuum shift.
Ah, said the thing.
The phenomena intervention of the master unit cannot be measured. As such, we spend too much time repairing its mistakes. We do not need any more accidents.
Affirmative. Takamagahara will initiate reconstruction without the intervention of the master unit.
Once again, the world will be back in the Azure.
Affirmative. The Azure will inherit the Takamagahara.
So long as the Azure exists, the world will exist as well, no matter what form it may take.
All forms of life return to the world of the Azure.
All right. Stray sheep. Yeah, I got that impression, although they don't consider themselves to be gods because they are man-made. But still. The sun has set, and the warm light of day slowly gives way to the darkness of night. The 13th hierarchical city, Kagetsuchi, near the edge of the city was a building still in the midst of construction. Two shadowy figures could be seen skulking on the rooftop.
How long do you plan on hanging around? What did you say your name was? Noelle?
Ragna the Blood Edge, dressed as always in a red coat, asked in a curt voice.
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
What's with the apology? You didn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything else to do here, right? You being here is really starting to get on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Now what?
no, it's nothing. I just thought we could talk for a while.
Why would I waste my breath?
Why do you have to talk that way?
The girl dressed in a blue uniform looks down, abashed. Ragna starts to feel a little ashamed, but continues on coldly.
Just go away.
Okay. Ragna the Blood Edge, I will go this time. But when we meet each other again, it will be as enemies.
Jeez, don't ever come back. Damn it. Why does everyone want to butt into my business? It's really starting to get on my goddamn nerves. What I do is none of their concern. I swear to God it has to be because of this right hand of mine. But what the hell do I know? My right hand, the Azure Grimoire. It's gotta be.
The true successor to the Azure, not that pathetic imitation you have.
Imitation, huh?
I regret to say that the phenomenon has shifted. As you are now, you will not win. I doubt you should even survive.
Yes! 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 She's hit the nail on the head!
Pretty sure the only cat cool enough to hang with me is that self-righteous little bloodsucker. Little squirt like you couldn't handle the pressure. Hell, I bet you're pissing yourself right now. Oh, what's the matter? That last one hit a little too close to home?
I thought I'd gotten stronger. Damn. It's exactly like it was the last time. Absolutely nothing has changed.
Ragna stands up and peers into the shadow of the building that rises up behind him.
Hey, stalker guy. How long do you plan on staring at me?
Ragna directs his words into the shadows, from which a young boy slowly emerges.
So you were able to sense my presence. I'm impressed, Ragna the Blood Edge.
You're that kid vigilante. What do you want, brat? I don't have time to play with kids.
You may not. However, Mr. Ragna the Blood Edge, I do.
Somehow, I am not surprised, Suki.
Last warning, kid. I'm really not in the mood for this. If you don't want a beating, I suggest you leave. Now.
Do you really think that mere words would deter me?
No, but it was worth a shot.
Alright.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Death Spike! Hellspike!
Counter!
Hey, that one good, damn you! Hellspike!
Yes! You just started! No way!
Hellspike! Hellspike!
Counter!
No. Hellspike!
Just started!
Hellspike!
How's that?
Finish!
Move it!
Where are you?
You can't say I didn't warn you. It's too late for regrets, you little punk.
Hype dog.
You're very strong.
I told you what I was gonna do to you. Now scram, kid. You bother me.
Sis.
Brother.
Jin?
In that moment of hesitation, Nirvana slashed Ragna with one of her blades. Ragna's vision went black, while at the same time a sharp burning pain ran through the wound Nirvana had just inflicted.
Oh, thank you, sis. You're right, sis. I still can't do anything without you. Yeah, thanks, sis.
God damn you. Nirvana, you bitch. I can't stay on my feet. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Pushed beyond his ability to endure, Ragna crashed to the floor. Slowly, his vision faded as he slipped into the dark, empty void of unconsciousness. As Ragna woke up, he was immediately struck by a crushing headache.
Ah, finally awake there, son?
Who are you? Damn, what the hell? My head feels stuffed with lead. Where's the sister? Where are Jin and Saya?
I don't rightly know where those two went. The sister, she...
Where is that bastard?
Whoa, don't move, kid. You've been sleeping here for 10 days. I don't reckon you're ready to be doing much of anything. Least of all, seeking revenge.
10 days? You mean to tell me it's been 10 days? Ah!
How are you not dead?
Didn't I tell you not to move?
My body is mangled, but my mind is as clear as glass.
You just said that your head felt like it was stuffed with cotton.
Well, I reckon it's likely the Azure Grimoire working its magic on you.
Azure...
Come on, kid. The Azure Grimoire. Don't you remember? You went and stuck it into that body of yours. Yeah, you sure ought to remember. Take a look at your arm. See?
I put in...
Yes, you did.
Arm. Oh, that's right. That guy. My arm. Oh God, my arm. Hold on a second. It's still here.
I'm warning you, this ain't no dream. Your arm got cut off. The arm you got now, that's the Azure Grimoire.
You mean this?
Yes, I do.
Ragnar spent a long time staring at what had become of his arm. While it had the shape of a normal arm, it looked like something darker than black had attached itself to his arm. Ragnar flexed his muscles and it moved. His sense of touch was there as well. It was impossible to explain, but whatever it was, it had become a part of him.
I guess it really is an arm. By the way, who are you?
Well, where are my manners? Name's Jubei. And how about you try showing a little respect, son? Hardly the way to treat a fella who just saved your life.
Jubei? Are you Jubei the Six Heroes, Jubei?
Well, yeah, folks do tend to get stuck on that.
And you're a cat? Wow, your ears and tail, they're both real! Whoa, it's really soft!
A, I don't blame him for reacting that way. I would too. But also, B, how have stories of Jubei of the Six Heroes been going around and not mentioning that he's a cat? I figure that would be the first thing mentioned every single time someone introduces who Jubei is.
Put your head down, Ragnar.
Huh? Why?
Just do what I tell you to do, kid.
Why? Ah!
A giant paw appeared seemingly out of nowhere to land painfully on Ragnar's skull. Poor Ragnar, as soon as you wake up, you end up knocked out on the floor. Jubei snorted in amusement despite his sympathetic words.
Kids these days, no respect. Still, does seem you don't remember none of what happened.
There's no helping that, I'm afraid. After all, what more could one expect of an inferior manservant?
God damn it, Rachel. You scared me half to death. You can't be doing that to an old man. Pretty soon you'll scare me all the way.
If you say so, oh one-eyed lotus.
Quit calling me that.
I'm sure your power is a burden to you from time to time. Nonetheless, without that power, you could have not saved this petulant child.
I mean, okay, I can see not wanting extra attention drawn to him. But I feel like that would entail just, like, staying out of the spotlight in general. And also, like, his own wishes aside, I'm talking about, like, how to put it? I feel like if someone were teaching someone about the Six Heroes and mentioned Jubei, they would mention, oh yeah, they would describe them in some fashion. They would say, oh yes, Nine is a witch. Hakumen is a knight in white armor. Jubei is a cat. You know, it just feels like the kind of thing that would be brought up when talking about the Six Heroes. Just in telling the audience who they are.
Seems I can't run away from my past forever. You sure you want me to do this?
Perhaps you know someone better qualified?
Yeah, you're right. Reckon it's time I paid for my sins anyway. Nah, hell. Maybe this is fate. At any rate, ma'am, you got me. I'll look after Ragnar. No, wrong. How many times I gotta say it, son? Stay focused. Don't let yourself get distracted.
I'm not distracted. Damn it all. Ah!
Hitting something real hard ain't the same as focusing on it, kid. Now pay attention. Using Ars Magus is all about being aware of it. Just tell yourself it's natural and let it happen. Don't doubt yourself.
I wish I knew what the hell you were talking about. I've never been able to use Ars Magus before.
Well, you can now. You gotta stop giving yourself excuses. Look, don't think too hard on it. You can sense it, I know you can. The Azure Grimoire will take care of the rest.
Stop being such an unreasonable ass!
The power of the Azure Grimoire ain't your power. Not yet. You gotta control it. It ain't your friend, but it's a part of your body. You just gotta learn to use it.
I know, goddamn you!
You just ain't got the talent for this, son. You must have been joking when you said you want to fight the folks what did this to you.
Damn it! Fine, one more time!
My, oh my, Ragnar. Aren't you energetic?
Oh, it's you. Again. Leave me alone!
I am pleased that we are starting off with so much attention on, Rachel and Jubei.
Ah, you can recognize my voice now. I'm touched. Truly I am.
You're the only person I know that had ever bothered to show up around here. Evil little bunny girl.
Now what on earth could you possibly mean by such a thing? I am simply here to enjoy my picnic.
Stop with your infernal squeaking! It's breaking my concentration.
Oh my. You've quite a nerve to say such things to me. Are you quite sure you can afford to?
And what is that supposed to mean?
As his curiosity overcame his desire to ignore her, Ragnar reluctantly turned around. Rachel was sitting on a cute, colorful ground cloth, demurely sipping tea while a bat-like something and a cat-like something napped nearby.
You would have me explain myself? How delightfully common of you. I am simply asking if you can afford to converse with me while training. Perhaps you should look behind you.
What? Behind me?
Hey, Ragnar! Let's see you dodge this, you smart-mouthed little whippersnapper!
Dodge!
Huh? What the hell? A log? Hey, that's not even remotely funny! If that thing hit me, I would have died! Hey! Ow!
My goodness. I had no idea a living creature could sustain such damage.
You evil little... I'll get you back for this! Thud.
He just says thud. It's a pain in the ass, but I suppose I should get up now. It took a surprising amount of effort, but Ragnar finally managed to open his eyes and was immediately blinded by a warm light. The response from the Azure Grimoire was weak at best. It was apparent that Nirvana wounded him pretty badly.
It's so bright.
This is in Tao's village. In the distance, Ragnar heard the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever was coming was light on their feet. The person came to a stop by his head and blocked the sunlight, making Ragnar's vision go dark once again.
Hey, good guy! Long time no see! Are you taking a nap, Meow?
Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, this is a great place to nap. It's so warm.
And Meow! Good guy, you really know how to pick your napping spots. This is my special spot, but because it's you, I'll share it with you, Meow. It'll be our little secret.
Our little secret, huh? Yeah, fine.
Meow? Hey, good guy. Did you pass out already? Hey! Hey! Hey, good guy!
Hey there, Tao. What's up? Let me guess. You want some food?
Of course, I do have some questions of how the fuck did Ragnar get down here after having his ass kicked by Nirvana?
That's not a bad idea. Meow!
Tao opened her mouth and quickly wiped away the drool that was threatening to fall to the ground like rain.
So, it's not about food? Then what is it?
Oh yeah! I almost forgot, Meow! I mean, you seem to be a lot better these days, so I wanted you to play with me. You know, to get back into shape.
Play? Well, I guess I can do that much at least. So, what do you want to do?
Meow!
As the words left Tao's mouth, she crouched low in a fighting stance.
You've got to be kidding me. Ah, what the hell. If I just keep sleeping all day, I'll just get fat and weak. All right then, bring it on.
Okay, here I come.
Tao's sprite is... Both of their sprites are very different.
The will paid its taunting. Rebel 1. Action!
Okay, I'm having trouble getting the dashes to come out.
Move it, Hellspike! 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 Move it! Yeah!
Okay.
It looks like you're all better, Meow.
Tao's words rose up from the floor where she lay sprawled out, looking not too unlike an octopus.
Yeah, thanks to you. Well, what's up with that face?
I don't know. On one hand, I'm happy that you're all better. But on the other hand, I'm sad that you beat me up. Sadness and happiness together? Tao Kaka is very confused, Meow.
Sorry, but I can't help you with that one. Hey, I'm starving. What do you say we go get some food?
Great idea, good guy. I'll eat more so I can get even stronger.
The instant Ragnar mentioned food, Tao Kaka leapt off the floor. One should never underestimate the awesome power of food.
About this food. It looked pretty disgusting when I first saw it, but it's actually really good.
Meow! It's not only good, it's good for you. Meow! Ragnar! Play with us!
Maybe it was the smell of food that attracted them, but a whole bunch of Kaka kittens began to congregate. However, when they saw Ragnar, all thoughts of food vanished and they all began to jump and climb all over him. This is adorable. He just winds up basically adopted by the cat clan.
Whoa! Hold on, kitty cats. We'll play later, okay? Man, I always get this weird feeling of deja vu when I see them.
What's wrong, good guy?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What's that?
The 13th hierarchical city of Kagutsuchi. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
So that's...
Ragnar exhaled as he spoke those words, his breath turning to frost in the cold air. As the hour became late, the two of them arrived at the entrance to the forest.
Huh?
Jubei's ear twitched as he looked into the depths of the forest from the skyscraper.
Who's there?
Jubei directed his question toward the darkness, and two shadows appeared to rise from the grass.
Long time no see, cat person. I brought what you asked for.
You're a new face?
Well, if it ain't Torakaka. Long time no see to you too, partner. How's the village these days?
Tora means cat, doesn't it?
They're all well, maybe too well. Well, I'd like to say that, but we're going through a lot right about now. It's the Ikaruga Civil War, Meow. Some of the Kaka clan soldiers have gone off to the Federation.
Ikaruga? Hell, that mess should have ended after Ibukido was destroyed. Damn library. Ain't they had their fill of suffering and tragedy yet?
Ah, that explains the stripes.
Apparently not. I guess there were a few minor problems that came up. I was actually planning to head out that way sometime soon.
So you're going too, are ya? Guess you're getting to be that age. Look, Torakaka, I know you're a great warrior and all, but you be careful, you hear?
I appreciate your concern. Anyway, it seems that the current problems stem from the boundary as well as from the cauldron.
I figured as much. If you're leaving the village, who's gonna take care of it?
Oddly enough, that isn't going to be a problem. Over there, that's the village's new protector.
With her round paws, Torakaka pointed toward a nearby tree. A lively, cheerful voice floated out of the darkness.
Meow, meow. I'm scared, meow. I'm scared of the white block-headed looking person.
Hey, who the hell are you calling a blockhead? Hey, you runt! Get back here!
Ah! He's going to capture me and eat me!
The hell I'm gonna!
That kid, huh? What's her name?
Her name is Taokaka.
Taokaka, huh? Good name.
Cat person, who's that man playing with Tao?
Tora asked her questions as she studied Ragna.
He's my apprentice. Name's Ragna. Figure you could call him either the destroyer of the world or the protector of the Azure.
The protector of Azure.
Still don't know which one he's gonna turn out to be. Figure that's up to him.
I see. He's...
I also love how a lot of the cat expressions are
that kid from that one day.
a Japanese emoji.
Meow. Why are you looking at Tao like that? Tao's face isn't food. Meow.
It's nothing, sorry. Anyway, thanks for the food.
Good guy. You're leaving us, meow.
Yeah, I can't stay here forever, you know. But seriously, thanks for everything. If possible, let's hang out the next time we see each other.
Okay. Because it's you, good guy. You can come by anytime. But don't tell anyone about our secret spot, meow.
I get it. I won't tell a soul. See you around town.
This was such a heartwarming section.
So, what to do now? Whoa, what in the...
As Ragnar was wandering aimlessly, he suddenly tripped over seemingly nothing. Surprised, he looked to see a hand holding on rather firmly to his ankle. Luckily, Ragnar managed to get his fright under control before he screamed like a little girl. Ragnar slowly began to pull his leg free and was about to run away like a frightened child when he heard a small, almost inaudible grunt.
I'm so hungry.
Oh man, I'm starting to hear things now. I really need to get more sleep.
He ignored me. Oh my goodness! I've been ignored. Should I hold a grudge? Curse him? Haunt him for all eternity?
Don't even think of haunting me. Seriously, you're creeping me out. What the hell's your problem anyway?
Everyone, your attention, please. This person is a horrible, twisted, evil shell of a human being who would callously abandon a starving child. Shun him, for he is unclean in the eyes of the gods.
Oh, for the love of God, what exactly did I do to deserve this? Being called evil by a total stranger. And all of you there, why are you looking at me like that? I swear, I've never seen this little ragamuffin before in my life.
Who would have thought I would die like this? I now bid farewell to this cruel world. Thud.
So I have run into a thespian.
Oh, okay, I'll feed you. Since when did the universe decree that I should be the target of every unwashed, ill-mannered mooch to befoul this planet of ours?
The name's different this time. Now it's Luna. Before it was like Senna.
Do you think you could stop inhaling food long enough to tell me your name?
Oh, please excuse me. Where are my manners? My name is Senna.
And now it's Senna again.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ragnar the Blood Edge.
I knew it. And the other person?
Whatever do you mean?
As I said, the other person. The one that's been gorging themselves?
I heard you weren't very bright. You're actually surprisingly perceptive.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? How could I not notice the other person? With the amount of hatred coming from her, anyone would know they were there. So, 2 souls in one body. You don't act like you're schizoids, there must be 2 of you sharing that body. And unless I'm totally clueless, that long thing is a Nox Nictoris, right?
Wow! I'm really impressed, Mr. Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Ah, I see.
Luna, please introduce yourself. Luna, if you keep stuffing yourself like that, I won't be able to talk.
dumbass.
Come again?
Dumbass moron loser pervert.
Hey, I am not a dumbass, a moron, or a loser.
What the hell did you just call me?
Why does Luna have to eat while he's here? How can you stand it, Senna? I mean, just looking at it makes me want to throw up the soles of my shoes.
Yes, Luna, I feel the same.
You ungrateful little bastard! Talking about me like that after I paid for your food? And speaking of food, you sure are eating a whole hell of a lot of it.
Shut your pie hole, you mouth-breathing pedophile!
What the fuck?
Where do you get off calling me a pedophile?
Luna, I'm afraid he's right. You can't go around calling people that, even though in this case it appears to be the truth.
That's right. Hey, wait a minute. I've had enough of your abuse. Do you two want to die right now?
You beat Luna? Just because Jubei took you in like a stray dog doesn't make you strong, dumbass! You dirt-eating mongoloid! You spiky-haired imbecile!
Okay, you two. It seems you want to die together, and I'd be more than happy to make that happen.
I am going to murder these children.
Oh, this doesn't look good at all.
Awesome! Bring it on, Aqualung!
Wow! I have no intention of taking any more of this bullshit! Seriously, guys, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get the hell away from me. If you're still here when I finish, I'm gonna kill you.
That seems decidedly unpleasant. I think I'll accept your generous offer and go away.
Senna, don't you dare stand in Luna's way. Luna is gonna pound this idiot into chum and add him to my list of victims. Not only will victory belong to Luna, but also the bounty on this pedo's head.
Stop it, freak! Never ever come near me again! What in the seven hells was that all about? What was the master thinking sending a brat? Brats? Like that to me.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to pay the bill now?
What was that? Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry about all the ruckus. Here, hold on for a sec.
Sir, you wouldn't happen to be Ragnar the Bloodedge?
Sorry, you have me confused with someone else.
You're the man who got tagged with the highest bounty in recorded history for leaving a restaurant without paying the bill!
Hey! Was that the canon ending?
What the hell are you talking about? Actually, that'd be kinda cool.
I heard that you were also the patron saint of poverty.
Yeah. It's like... just... Don't go pulling that shit on random strangers.
No, it's Grim Reaper.
And I heard that you lust after your own brother.
You got it all wrong. I'm into young girl... Wait, that's wrong too.
Run! He's a pervert!
Just wait a goddamn minute. My reputation is bad enough without you making it even worse. Huh? What the hell?
Blackout?
You might want to back away now.
Huh?
Hurry up already!
What?
Aren't you dead? A gateway suddenly appears in midair, and from it emerges a young girl.
Spatial transfer complete.
Your name's different.
Initiating.
What the hell are you?
Irregularity detected during transfer. Destination disparity confirmed.
A Murakumo unit?
The presence of Azure Grimoire at transfer location confirmed. Confirming commands. Will stand by in battle mode.
Ragnar the Bloodedge.
Wonderful. An intervention ours. In the future, could you not just jump into my head and start blabbering away at me?
What the hell are you still doing in Kagutsuchi, you insufferable jackass?
And you care about my whereabouts, why? Just what the hell do you want? Are you after the Azure Grimoire?
What? Oh, you think I sent her there to get you? That's a laugh. That grimoire of yours is useless. Well, to me it is. No, she got pulled off course by something else. Some other big-ass power source.
What are you going on about?
Let's see. Can't say I'm too interested in your grimoire, but... hell. Let's give it a shot. See what you're made of. She could use a little warm-up anyway. Work some of the kinks out.
A warm-up? Me? I'll make you regret screwing around with me.
A11.
The wheel fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Okay. Let me just check my command list real quick. Front divider. Okay.
Gauntlet Hades! Move it! Hellspray!
Alternate space.
Hellspray! Gauntlet Hades!
Counter.
Gauntlet Hades! Gauntlet Hades!
Counter. Counter.
Move it!
Destruction.
Back and forward.
Not bad. Not bad.
Advancing.
That tickled. Move it!
Finish!
I see. Interesting. Looks like I might need to make a few adjustments.
Making excuses now, are we?
No, I got some good battle data. Data's always good. Lambda, get back here, now.
Affirmative.
The gateway reappeared, and as the light emanating from it grew in intensity, the girl named Lambda disappeared.
This is a good fat chunk of data, so I'm gonna give you a tip. Don't try and fight Terumi.
Say what? Why not?
Just shut up and listen. Your grimoire is... Huh? What the hell?
The alt one is the one that requires me to lose on the 4th battle, right? Sounds of static can be heard coming from behind Kokonoe. Could it be another transmission?
Hey, what about my Azure Grimoire? Don't cut off in mid-sentence. I want to know what you were gonna say.
Right. Got it. What? Noelle Vermillion? Roger. Okay, get back to your mission.
But I mean, doing the question mark one last is fine, yeah?
Did you say Noelle? Hey, what happened to Noelle?
Sorry, but it looks like I gotta cut our little chat short. Bye.
Hey! Come on, throw me a bone here! Damn it, what the hell was she talking about? What's with her saying I can't take on Terumi? And she was saying something about Noelle. Damn, maybe I should look for her. But how? I don't know where she is. I wonder if the rabbit would know. The true successor of the Azure, huh?
You know, Ragna, you've been training with me for quite a while now.
I guess. I've had to plow through a bunch of useless crap, but I have to thank you nonetheless.
That's...
Master, it's time for me to go.
All right, then.
Jubei responded to Ragna without turning around. As Ragna's footsteps faded into the distance, Jubei started walking in the direction of what used to be a church.
I got him involved, after all. I'm sorry. I really am. You can hate me if you want. I promised I'd never use it again, but...
Continuing to mutter to himself, Jubei walked toward the rubble. There was a specific place he was going, and he eventually stopped at the place he was looking for.
I'm just gonna borrow this one more time.
My goodness. Sentimentality from you? Or perhaps you feel regret?
Rachel.
Yeah.
You know what happened to Jin and Saya, right?
Rachel slowly closed her eyes. Her eyelashes brushed against her cheek.
Yes, I do.
Is what Master said true?
I can intervene no more than he can.
I know.
And you wish to fight even so?
Yeah. Something I have to do.
Oh, it will not be pleasant.
After that brief glimpse of hell, how could what I've decided to do possibly be any worse?
The path you've chosen will have more than its fair share of misery.
I figured as much.
You're back?
Yeah. Sorry to make you wait.
Huh. Didn't think you were here too, Rachel.
It is always a pleasure to see you, Jubei.
As Jubei and Rachel exchanged looks, Rachel slowly nodded her head.
All right, Ragna. I'm giving you this.
Huh? A jacket? And a sword?
I had the sister look after him for a while. Think you got the patience to listen to a long story from an old man?
You have a long story to tell? Holy shit, like that's never happened before.
Huh. True. A long time ago, back when the Black Beast was running around causing trouble, something happened that a lot of people don't remember. For about a year, the son of a bitch didn't do nothing. Just sat there. That year gave us, the 6 heroes, enough time to find and figure out Ars Magus. Without that year, I reckon humanity and every living thing on Earth would be long dead by now.
Indeed.
And then?
Well, the thing is, that year wasn't just a lucky break. It was a goddamn man-made miracle. Made by one man. One friend.
And who's that?
He called himself Blood Edge.
Blood Edge.
I told you about the Black Beast, right? Monster would eat any sort of life. Didn't matter. All the thing did was kill and eat. Critter like that might as well be fear itself, the way it makes you feel. But he never gave up. Never stopped fighting. Nobody knew. Didn't matter how desperate things got, he never gave up hope. He bought us the time we needed. Cost him his life, but he did what had to be done.
I could do nothing but watch.
I ain't never met no one more deserving of being called a hero. This sword and this jacket were his.
I know they both feel heavy.
Yes, they are. If you can feel that weight, then there ain't nothing more I can teach you. From here on out, you're on your own, kid.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, you remember it's the path you chose. Accept responsibility for what you do. And don't ever make the mistake of thinking that the power of the Azure Grimoire is yours.
I know. You've only said that about 1,000,000 times already.
Without so much as a backward glance, Jubei started to walk away.
What? Can't bring yourself to call me master one last time? Ah, you never change, do ya? We ain't gonna cross paths again anytime soon, kid. When the time comes, I reckon we'll see each other again. But until then, this is goodbye.
He took off, huh?
Oh, you going to cry?
I better take off as well. Later.
Farewell. Ragna, the...
Rachel murmured the name, distinctly stressing every syllable as Ragna walked away, because from this point on, that would be the name by which she'd be known. Much like Jubei had done moments before, Rachel looked over toward the ruins of the church.
How ironic that the only one left standing before a church should be me. Wouldn't you agree?
The vampire stood alone with a sad smile.
Rachel! I know you're watching. Hey, Rachel! Rachel!
Would you be so kind as to cease your yelling? My ears are quite delicate and perfect, you know.
The scent of roses began to fill the air, followed immediately by the overwhelming sensation of intense pain.
Ow! Ow! What are you so pissed about? God damn it, stop hitting me in the head!
Ugh! You spit! How common! How disgusting! I am always watching you, am I? How sad to have such an inflated sense of self-purpose. To answer your question with your own crude vernacular, I am pissed because you seem to believe I am a stalker. I am anything but.
Well, I mean, I just figured since there's no one around...
No one around? My God, what sort of hideous deviant are you? Please, keep your fantasies in that rotting mass you seem to believe is a head. Why, I can scarcely stand to be around someone who harbors such sickening desires.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? The second I let you get a word in, you immediately start in with abuse.
Don't speak to me. I fear I may contract whatever grotesque malady has invaded your body. Goodness knows it is likely infectious. I ask you then, which one of us is at fault? I believe you know the answer.
I have no freaking clue what you're talking about.
Ragnar, please. I have asked you a question.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Not the most convincing of apologies, but I suppose I can accept it, this time. Be thankful for my mercy.
Okay.
Now, what is it that you require? You have summoned me here, which is no small imposition for a lady as constantly occupied with important matters as I. If this is not a matter of terrible import, I fear the consequences for you will be dire.
All right, how's this for important, Bunny Leech? I was eating when a Murakumo unit appeared out of nowhere. And, to add to the insanity, the owner was that... what's-her-name from Sector 7?
Kokonoe. I suspected as much.
What was that? You knew?
A warning, Ragnar. That petulant child does not always employ methods which are, shall we say, rational. I doubt she realizes just how far her obsessions have taken her.
You, of all people, have the stones to call someone irrational and obsessed? Whatever. Anyway, that bitch pulled off a spatial transfer. Only someone really powerful, or you, could pull something like that off.
Unfortunately, Ragnar, I cannot answer your question. I know the answer, but it is not something that I shall have the opportunity to share.
Again with the cryptic statements. Then how about this one? Before she broke off contact, she mentioned Noelle Vermilion. What is she after? And what the hell is true successor of the Azure Grimoire supposed to mean?
Why, I should imagine that particular phrase speaks for itself. That foolish, incompetent child is the successor to the true Azure. She will quite possibly become the eye of the world.
You told me before that my Azure Grimoire was fake.
Indeed, I did.
So then?
I told you the truth. Did you think otherwise?
So I'm a fake. Then why did you waste your time saving me?
Whether you are an imitation or the genuine article is hardly the issue.
So once again, why?
Your eyes.
My eyes? What about them?
You wanted to live, so I obliged you.
I don't remember any of that. Whatever the case, it looks like I'm pretty much useless to you guys then.
No, Ragnar. The world most certainly has need for you. You are the destroyer.
Destroyer?
Did I not say so? Yes. You are the one person with the capacity to destroy the order that grips this world. This pointless, disgusting order.
In other words, a cab.
Order?
Well, I have come this far. I may as well tell you, this world has gone mad, but it attempts to stabilize itself by repeating history over and over. The force which maintains this stability is order. It can manifest as anything. So long as it exists, so can the world. The world desires an ordered existence and will go to great lengths to maintain such. But you are a destroyer, a threat to that order. And as such, the world sees you as a threat to be eliminated. What does the human body do when it falls ill?
Huh? Do you really think I'm that stupid? Your immune system reacts to and fights off any bacteria that's in your body. All you have to do is eat and sleep, and eventually you'll get better.
Yes, your body will create antibodies. This mad world does the same. In this case, that antibody is Jin Kisaragi.
What the?
Noelle is one of the few with the power to calm the forces of order. But that power is not what Terumi is after this time.
Then what the hell is that dumbass Terumi after?
Oh, I believe I've told you enough for one day, Ragnar. Now that I've explained the situation to you, I suggest that you refrain from any further involvement. You may leave the rest to me.
What? Where the hell did that come from?
You cannot defeat Teremi. He is... It is difficult to explain. I will simply say it would be impossible for you to win, and leave it at that.
Listen, Rabbit, just cut the crap. You're telling me to just stay out of it and watch? I never want to go through that again.
Ragnar, you...
Get the hell out of my way, Rachel. I could give a rat's ass if I'm fake or not. As I just said, I never want to go through that bullshit again.
Very well, Ragnar. Clearly your pig-headedness will brook no opposition. At least do me the favor of showing me your determination. Show me how determined you are to destroy the order that grips this world.
Oh, I'll show you my determination, alright.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Man, you talk a lot of shit.
Ragnar.
Are you even
Now then, take it how unsightly. What was that? Now then, take what? George the
This ain't
13th.
exactly a
Now then, take care of it.
Huh, I started out with my gauge full.
Now then, take care of it. In.
Oh, my hand was off to the side. No wonder I was hitting the wrong buttons.
Carnage!
Counter!
Carnage! Scissors!
I just wanted to pull that off once. Oh, cute little things in the trees there.
What was that?
Are you even trying?
Oh, right. You told
This
that.
ain't exactly a blink.
Suicide.
It does that once a fight.
Impish. Gypsophila. What? This.
Come on.
Suicide.
Also, Rachel, I really like your new arena. It's very adorable.
Counter!
Are you even trying?
Impish. Gypsophila. Know your place. No, shut up. How unsightly. Get off of me. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. How unsightly. George the 13th. Kneel before me, Ragnar. Sword Iris.
Come on.
Know your place. Suicidal.
Wait, I just realized something I can do that helps. I can do...
Get off of me. Impish. Gypsophila. Suicidal.
Rabbit. Oh, great. The silent treatment again.
Ragnar, you use it too much.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Have you forgotten already? Never think of the power of the Azure Grimoire as your own.
Aren't you just quoting the Master's words? Whatever. I'm using my powers to carve out my own destiny.
Even Jubei's training could not separate the idiot from the man, it seems. I fear you are beyond even my help.
What is up with you? You're not making any sense. What in the...
Suddenly, Ragnar found himself struggling to control his right arm.
What's going...
Ragnar's right arm, which was infused with the power of the Azure Grimoire, started to vibrate. It felt as if something deep inside had burst, and it began to feel as if some kind of fluid was seeping throughout. Without being summoned, a massive amount of Seether began to converge on Ragnar's right arm, and there was no sign that it would end.
Damn! Okay, calm down. Why is it all of a sudden...
An image suddenly appears in Ragnar's head. It's the image of the blackness spreading from his right arm into every part of his body and eventually into his brain, being utterly consumed.
Huh?
As that thought occurs to him, everything disappeared. It was as if nothing had ever happened. The Azure was the same as it ever was. It continued to exist, and nothing more.
What the hell just happened?
Although everything seemed to be back to normal, it was clear that the entire episode wasn't a daydream. Ragna was exhausted from the effort required to maintain control.
Did it get out of control? It can't be. Whatever happened, this isn't the time or place to be sleeping. Damn.
Ragna knew that if he lost his focus, it'll be all over. He knew that there'd be no way for him to recover. Without thinking, Ragna had stepped into the cathedral. He didn't know where he was going, but...
Hey there, brother.
Those who were being drawn by the power of Azure had begun to arrive as well.
Jin! I really don't have the time to play with you right now.
Oh, don't be like that, brother. We finally get to see each other at last. It doesn't look like anyone will be coming to disturb us, so let's have fun. That's right. Let's play together right up until the end.
Jin, move!
I'm afraid I can't do that, brother.
Get the hell out of here!
Oh, whatever is the matter, brother? You really don't look too well. Oh, well, you won't have to worry about it for much longer. You'll be at peace soon.
Jin, this is probably the end. So get the hell out of my way.
Yuki-Anasa, come.
You son of a...
Oh, dear brother. I'm so happy that you're finally getting into it. Now, let's get started, shall we? Let's play!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
This time I am starting with full gauge.
Dead spike!
Counter!
Die! Is that all you got?
Counter! Counter!
Seriously?
Move it!
Counter!
Weak! Black onslaught! Black dagger! Nightmare rain! Destruction!
Not good enough.
That is definitely good to hear.
Where am I? What happened to me? The Azure Grimoire seems unnaturally quiet. No, that's not right. The Azure Grimoire is gone. My right arm is back? What the hell is going on? And where the hell am I? It's so dark. I can't see a thing.
The world was about to be broken. A world that would soon devolve into pandemonium and massacre and destruction. The Black Beast had returned. The Azure had changed to black.
This ain't good.
An insightful observation, and an accurate one. But the blame for this falls on no one. What has happened is merely a cycle correcting itself.
I don't reckon this war's gonna take so long as the last one. Mankind's got itself Ars Magus now. And if Ragna ain't around...
I am aware of the facts.
I can't make out what's going on. I can't think anymore. All of the screams that are echoing. Whose voice is that? Saya? Jin? What happened to me? My body... my head... hurts. The world seems turned on its side. No. That's not it. It's me who has collapsed. But damn, the ground is red. No. This is a person's... Did I do that? Damn. I'm sleepy.
Almost immediately, Ragnar became extremely drowsy. As he was about to close his eyes, he thought that he heard someone's voice. Hearing the voice, Ragnar suddenly felt that he should try to stay awake for just a moment longer.
Ragnar. I'm sorry, Hakumen, but I think you can wait just a little longer.
A beast with no heart is no enemy of mine. My task is complete. What remains, I must leave to you. Come, Noel Vermillion. You have already seen enough tragedy to last a lifetime.
No, I'll see him off. This is my responsibility.
Is that so?
With that, Hakumen turns and leaves.
Noel. Oh, and that mask-wearing freak and Master. And Rachel. Is that you? My bad, I can't really see anything.
No one present seemed to be able to hear Ragnar's voice, so no one responded.
So this is how it ends. Ragnar's son, I'm so sorry. Damn it, Rachel. How could I let the boy down like this? I should have kept a tighter rein on things. I should have been more careful.
No, this was something you could not have prevented. It is not your fault, nor was it Ragnar's. The fault lies with none of us. This is nothing more than a cruel joke time has played.
Rachel.
Rachel went to Ragnar's side despite the blood that was soiling her clothes. She reached out and softly touched his cheek. Her touch was warm and gentle.
Oh, Ragnar. I am so very sorry. Once again I could do nothing, and now you must suffer for it. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. All that I can do is watch, as everything ends.
It's okay. I mean, what the hell? That's so not like you.
Rest for now. Though you may forget me, I shall never forget you. I will see you again in another world.
One of the many possibilities of the Continuum shift.
Help me, Professor Kokanoe.
Okay.
Greetings, lost children. I am Professor Kokanoe, genius scientist and ruler of the Sector 7 laboratory. Well, okay, we aren't in the lab at the moment. This place can sort of be temporarily moved into the boundary. Well, simply put, it's a mysterious room. A room where you can do anything you want. To be honest, it's a paradise for all those sad little lost children who couldn't make it to the true ending. A sort of Avalon. If you're one of those nutbars who's all, I don't need help, or I only want to unlock hidden stuff, or I'll just look for a flowchart online, then you can piss off. Very well. Lost child of the day, you may enter.
Huh?
Hey, what are you looking around for? You're making me nervous.
What the hell is this place?
This is a counseling room. When your soul screams for solace, it calls to me, and this room takes form in the boundary for a little while. Now, tell me all your problems.
What the hell was that supposed to mean? Why am I here? Just a minute ago, I was in Kagutsuchi's...
Ah, yes. You just destroyed Kagutsuchi. It's all gone. Well, I guess that's not strictly true. Actually, you destroyed the entire planet. Now it can't be sold.
Who the hell's buying? What are you talking about?
If I try to explain all that crap, we'll be here forever. Besides, they should probably explain that in the actual game, not here. Anyway, you failed.
Failed? Oh yeah, at the end there was this black mist. It started spreading, and...
Ah, so you do remember a little bit. Good. I was just about to shed a single tear and say something along the lines of, how unfortunate. His memory is shot, and He's still so young.
But you just said it. When the hell did you become so straightforward? I remember you being all cryptic and enigmatic and shit.
Yeah, you're also more like, how to put it, warm than you typically are.
Well, once you go back to the real world, you're gonna forget all of this. So, character traits, relationships, that crap doesn't mean anything.
Were you born being able to spout gibberish, or was it something you learned? I'm the main character, and yet again, I get left in the dark. It's really starting to piss me off.
Shut up! Just shut up. Fine. I'll just give you a little medicine to calm you down. Yes.
Stop it! I don't like needles! Anyway, weren't you just going on about a counseling room earlier?
Oh, right. Almost lost my focus there. Nothing good comes of being around idiots. Anyway, I'm giving out advice so you can find your way to the true ending.
Stupid is as stupid does. That, and you just said we'd forget everything once we move on, so any advice you'd give would be meaningless. Now who's the idiot?
Ow! Hey, stop! Don't blow my cheeks!
Don't try and think about this, Ragna. Your brain cell can't handle the strain. Your big friend on the other side of the monitor will just remember all of this for you. Isn't that convenient?
Ow! You bitch!
Anyway, do you know why you're here? Rachel must have told you something.
The rabbit? Oh, yeah. I think it was, do not mistake the power of the Azure as your own. Or some crap like that.
You don't look much like her. And the delivery's off.
Screw you! I got the gist of it. So what about it?
Damn, you're an idiot. You know, in a game like this, it's kind of important to the plot to listen to people's warnings.
Really?
You're practically a walking dead man. I bet you're thinking that as long as you act like a badass and spout cheesy crap like, "What did you say?" you're just gonna get away with it, right? Right?
You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, maybe a little. Okay, so basically you're saying that I need to pay more attention to what Rachel and my master tell me, right?
That's right. If you rely too much on the dark power of the Azure, you're gonna die. That's just a given for anyone who's gifted.
Really? I'm not quite sure I get it, but I'll be sure to be more careful in the future. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then.
Good. Don't come here anymore. Honestly, your story is pretty straightforward. I'm not really sure how you managed to cock it up, but just stay focused this time and it should be gravy. Oh, right. You don't have to lose on purpose to get 100% completion. Well, okay, full disclosure. There are some story paths for certain characters that won't open up unless you die. That's it. Promise.
Okay, I get it.
So I guess that's it for episode 1. What? Too much exposition? Oh, bite me. It's the first episode. We have to get some of this stuff out of the way. Jeez. Anyway, I'm sure we'll meet again, if fate wills it so. See you later.
Ooh, I got extra monies for an astral finish. Wait, I got a perfect victory? When? I'm pretty sure I got my ass kicked a fair bit in most of those fights. Anyway, I believe it was this one?
So, what to do now? Whoa, what in the...
I'm so hungry.
Nope. Wait. This is after I made that decision. Okay, I guess I am beating up a child again. Yes. Hello there, Carl.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Oh no! Sis! You just started! No way!
Move it! Sis!
Counter!
You just started!
Counter!
No way! No!
Counter!
Move it! There!
Sis!
Are you even trying?
Counter!
Black onslaught!
Fuck you!
Finish!
Where are you?
You can't say I didn't want.
Yeah, I figured might as well. Like, ending on the true ending feels appropriate. You know? Also, when we were calling him, like, Cat Dad all the time, last game, I wasn't quite thinking that he was basically Ragna's dad. That's heartwarming. I just realized that I was saving it every time I could. It goes up to 5, and then it skips to 8 and 9. So now we're seeing 6 and 7. I see those Japanese waves. Is it time for bang? There was a sound that seemed to slowly fade in from the depths of his ear. It feels as if something's being dragged away, as if one's consciousness is being ripped away. The sound continued with a steady rhythm. Ragnar slowly began to wake up, the smell of salt burning the insides of his nose.
That was one hell of a nightmare.
Ragnar forced his body upright, ignoring the aches and pains that moving seemed to cause. The leaf of a tree brushed against the palm of his hand. It peeled away easily and clung to his fingertips.
That's revolting. What the hell is this? It's rotting!
Ragnar tried to bolt upright, but something didn't feel right. A weird floating sensation coursed through Ragnar's body. Looking around at his surroundings only added to his confusion. He found himself standing on the deck of a gigantic ship, looking out at a panoramic view of the ocean.
A ship? How the hell did I end up on a ship?
Behind Ragnar was the sound of a ringing bell.
Good morning, Ragnar.
Rabbit!
I see you have finally decided to wake up. I had begun to suspect you were incapable of doing so. You do realize that the hour of 12 has already come and gone?
Huh? 12?
Now even more confused, Ragnar looked up at the sky. Out in the inky darkness above him, an infinite number of stars sparkled and shined, and hanging full in the moon was an ominous... And hanging full in the sky was an ominous red moon.
It's night? Damn you, Bunny Leech! What do you mean I overslept? It's night, you idiot! You're supposed to be asleep now!
What possible point is there to a ghost that isn't awake at night?
Ghost?
Ragnar, your scream is adorable. Ragnar screamed like a little girl covered in tarantulas and began to look around in panic.
Oh yes, a ghost. Frightened of ghosts, are you?
Shut up! I'm not scared!
Your reaction makes quite a persuasive case to the contrary. Oh, what a shame.
That's fine, that's fine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why, because you're a ghost, of course.
I appreciate your company nonetheless.
What in the hell?
My, your face was quite priceless. I had no idea the human body was capable of such amusing distortion.
My body's all see-through and crap! What's going on?
Sadly, the cover of your book does not belie the content, Ragnar. Such a fool you are. Ragnar the Idiot Ghost. Yes, I believe that has a nice ring to it.
I didn't ask for profound exposition or half-assed insults. I asked what the hell is going on?
So, in the previous route, I get slashed by Nirvana, pass out, and I just wake up fine in the Cat Clan village. This route, I got slashed by Nirvana, and I just fucking die.
Why, you're dead. Is that not obvious?
Huh?
You have died. Your fleshy shell has ceased to function.
What?
You have such terrible luck. Jubei has only just finished giving you a sound beating up on the mountain, and you had passed out. Something fell from the sky and, crushed you. You did not survive.
So this is following up from the training that I was doing in the flashback? Huh. I'm a little confused on the timeline of events here.
Something?
Yes.
And that something was...
I'm really sorry. I fell on you. Yes. Unfortunately, my flight mode malfunctioned.
It seems even you could not defeat his prodigious weight. I mean, my goodness. You should have seen your remains. Flat as can be. And you had sort of burst open at both ends, spraying viscera and gore about on the surrounding stone. Why, you rather resembled a fleshy jelly paste.
It's like when you squeeze a burrito too hard.
Stop, stop! Just leave it at that, Rabbit. Spare me the gory details.
Fiddlesticks. I was only just getting to the exciting part.
For you, maybe. Okay, I get it. I'm as dead as common human decency. So, what do we do about this?
I beg your pardon? This?
This! I'm talking about this!
Ragnar closed his eyes and pointed at his transparent body. Ragnar appeared as a blur, his ghostly body a hazy white.
Why are you closing your eyes? Hello? Ragnar? Mr. the Blood Edge?
My dear sweet Ragnar is frightened of ghosts.
What?
This man wields the mighty Azure Grimoire, is known far and wide as the Grim Reaper, has the world's largest bounty on his head, and is considered an SS-class criminal by the NOL. But this man, the legendary Ragnar the Blood Edge, is still afraid of ghosts.
Damn you, Rabbit, I'm gonna kick your ass.
And the implication that every character has one of these endings amuses me to no end.
Oh, I should very much like to see you try.
I've had enough of you. Just stay there. I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's a pretty childish personality setting. Are you sure you aren't malfunctioning?
Hey, Red Devil! You want a beating too?
It makes no difference to me.
Huh? You seem awfully accommodating. Normally we'd go at each other like rabid dogs now.
Well, there really isn't any point. We're dead.
Wait, you're dead too?
Huh?
Now, how shall our fool entertain us?
Wait, did you say we're dead?
Yes. Did I stutter? I apologize.
Did I not explain already? After Jubei dispatched you, Tager malfunctioned, crushing you, and ultimately exploding. Consequently, you, myself, and Mr. Red Devil have all shuffled off our mortal coil.
What are you talking about? I don't remember hearing you say anything about any of this. Wait a second. That means that you guys are...
Ghosts.
Is something wrong?
He is quite terrified.
Ah, I see. Because we are ghosts.
Hey, seriously, just stay the hell away from me!
You're a ghost as well, you know. Dear me, but you are pathetic.
Indeed.
My goodness, Ragnar. It seems your terror has made your body even more transparent.
What the hell? Scary! Seriously, this is some scary shit!
Yes, from now on my name shall be Rachel, Queen of the Underworld.
Are you serious? God damn it, this is bad enough without you bringing hell into it. You're scaring me.
Oh, that's merely an old vampire joke. You shouldn't take everything so seriously, you know. It'll be the death of you. At any rate, you really must calm down. There's something you must do.
Yes, Captain.
Captain? Oh, speaking of captains, why the hell are we on a ship?
Hey, Dragon
Where
Cat.
exactly are we?
Well, we are dead. Surely you know that souls must travel across the River Acheron to heaven. I should imagine we are on Karen's ferry doing just that.
No. This is definitely not a river. It's a great big ocean.
I never thought you would be the sort of man to concern himself with irrelevant details.
We are seeing him as he truly is. The soul keeps no secrets. He is a small-minded coward.
Even if it's true, you shouldn't say that.
The SS-class criminal called the Grim Reaper is a coward, eh?
Don't forget he also wields a powerful grimoire and has the world's highest bounty on record.
Hey, when did you two become so buddy-buddy?
Like, hard to starboard, matey!
Ragna cringes at the sound of the all-too-familiar voice. Immediately, after the voice called out, the ship heeled hard to the right. Although Ragna wasn't exactly standing on the deck, as he no longer had 80 feet, the sudden motion of the ship caused him to somehow lose his balance.
What the?
Captain Ragna! Captain Ragna, like, you're awake!
Whoa! I thought you were dead.
Yep, as dead as Disco. That's why New is a ghost too.
Yes, of course, this would be where you would see New.
A ghost?
Oh my god. What's wrong? Captain Ragna, you look pale. Are you getting seasick?
Oh, you needn't worry. He is simply frightened of ghosts.
Come again? The mighty Ragna afraid of ghosts? Like, are you sure it's ghost and not this shriveled old hag?
Old?
You're not a ghost, just ancient and decrepit.
To be fair, I am pretty sure Rachel is the oldest member of the cast, especially if you take every time loop, or if you take the mental age of remembering what happened in each time loop.
Wow, you really have a way with words. A scary way with words.
I can't say I've ever heard anyone call you that before. It must be rather refreshing to go by a new name every so often.
Silence, peasant, else I make that red face of yours blue.
Hey, Ragna! Why aren't you looking at New? Is it because I'm a ghost? Hey! Ragna!
Shut up. Go away.
Well, if you're going to be that way... Oh, I know! How about if New tells you a really super neato story? I know you'll like it!
A super neato story? Huh? You actually said super neato. What the hell has gotten into you? Whatever. What's the story about?
Yeah, New has been very childish.
Yep, you'll love this one. The reason you cut the ship hard to starboard is...
What the hell was that?
We're being attacked, matey!
It seems a cannonball has hit the side of our ship.
I believe they are to blame.
Looking off to where Rachel was pointing, everyone could see the ship that had fired upon them. It was, quite frankly, a wreck. It wasn't so much floating as refusing to sink to the ocean floor where it belonged. At the prow of the ship was a figurehead that looked like... No, that was Nirvana, and if one looked closely, they'd see Arachne pressed into service as the ship's sails. On the deck of the rival ship were a number of people, all staring at Ragna with murderous intent. How did you guys die?
Another ship? Oh god, don't tell me they're ghosts too!
Indeed they are.
Yes, just look at them. Pale, gaunt, ethereal. There's no doubt every last one of them is a spirit.
Nirvana's a machine. How is she a ghost?
Please, just stop! If you keep it up with the ghost talk, I'll kill you!
I mean, I know this is a
Again.
gag ending. I shouldn't expect, you know, rational thought to be a thing, but still.
I do believe I've finally found it. Can you see it, Mr. Red Devil?
Looking now. Tager, telescopic eye, activate! Yes, I have confirmed the presence of the ocean's natural ruby, the Crimson Grimoire.
Excellent work, New. Your skill at treasure detection is unmatched.
Hold up there. Ocean's natural ruby? What do you mean Crimson Grimoire?
Ragna, you can't be that dense. There'd be great treasure on that barge, matey! I mean, Ragna and you should, like, go steal it and some junk.
And why the hell would I want to do that?
If we lose this battle, Ragnar the Blood Edge, the Crimson Grimoire will be forever beyond our grasp. Clear your mind and fight.
Hello, Earth 2. Everyone! I'm not gonna fight!
If you don't fight, you'll be devoured by the ghosts.
Rachel played her trump card and whispered into Ragnar's ears the word that would flip every survival switch in his brain.
Bring it on! Oh yeah, that's right! Bring it on, you bastard phantoms!
Like, Captain Ragna must really hate ghosts.
Even though he is a ghost himself.
Oh, don't remind me. Please, just stop with the spooky talk.
Huh! Ah! Hey! What do you think you're doing to Ragna?
For just a moment, I saw the inside of his head.
Ow! Man, that was really dangerous. Hey, you bloodthirsty Lapin, what the hell was that for? You would have killed me! If I weren't already dead.
Silence! You fail to appreciate our predicament.
Like, they're attacking us again.
They're this desperate to protect the Crimson Grimoire, are they?
Yes, indeed they are. Now that you understand, shut your foolish mouths and man your posts. We will use formation B.
Roger.
Ragnar, you must overcome your fears and release the Azure Grimoire. Only the power of the Azure can move this vessel. You must. Use the Azure Grimoire to defeat the ghosts.
Just leave it to me. I'll do anything to take them out.
Captain Ragna, like, oh my god. They be like, closing in, matey.
Oh, this is gonna suck. If I use the Azure Grimoire at this distance, we'll get caught in the blast.
Ever forward, ever onward. Go forth, HMS Nirvana.
Sis, close in!
Well, good luck there, Arachne.
Terumi's dead too?
Azure! Azure! Azure!
Damn them. Are they planning on ramming us?
So it would seem.
Nah, screw it. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna charge in too!
A foolish choice. But I doubt you could make any other, Ragnar.
Hell, we don't even need the Azure Grimoire to destroy that pile of rotten timber. That'd be like killing a cockroach with a howitzer. Charge!
My sister will never be defeated!
Brother!
The HMS Nirvana continued to rapidly gain speed. The USS Ragna did the same. Rising up from the unimaginable depths of the great crystalline sea, the thunderous roar that could only be the pure sound of the souls of heroes shattered the air for miles around. Time, which normally stopped for no man, paused to hold its collective breath. A millisecond, which held for an eternity, preceded the inevitable. Then, the two ships collided head-on with a mighty crash. Yeah, and I don't seem to be dropping frames on my end.
It seems that both ships managed to survive.
If there is a connection issue, it's probably between you and Twitch, because... yeah, everything's sounding fine on my end.
Brother.
Oh no! Sis! Your face! It's been shattered!
Carl, you sound downright southern.
Jin, what the hell were you thinking? Explain yourself.
Oh, you're one to talk, brother. You're the one who was trying to pilfer our precious cargo.
I see your point, but...
Who would have thought you'd use force on us? I guess you truly do understand the value of our treasure in this world.
About that. I honestly have no clue what you're talking about. I was just responding to your attack, and I was told by those who shall remain nameless that it was the natural ruby of the Great Deep, a really rare crimson grimoire. All I know is it's a crazy thing.
So, let me get this straight. You charged in and pretty much destroyed the mighty HMS Nirvana. Based on that?
No! Sis! Ada! Please! Don't leave me!
Make no mistake, Mr. Hero. No, from now on you are Captain Jin of the HMS Nirvana, lowly tuna fishing vessel.
Ooh, tuna.
That's right, Captain Jin of the HMS Nirvana, lowly tuna fishing vessel. Captain Ragnar did not attack your ship because he was after the Crimson Grimoire. He panicked because he was afraid of ghosts.
I, Captain Jin of the lowly tuna fishing vessel HMS Nirvana. Ragnar just panicked like the little sissy mare he is when he found out you were ghosts.
They speak the truth. He has no heroic intentions whatsoever. Once he learned that the captain of the HMS Nirvana, lowly tuna fishing vessel, was a ghost, he grew white with fear and proceeded to the unfortunate with terror in his eyes. Ultimately, his train of thought derailed and burst into a ruinous flame on the plains of his terrified mind. Ragnar is a small, foolish man. Do you think you can find it in your heart to forgive us? Can you forgive our cowardly captain?
Hey, there's so much I want to say to you guys, it's not even funny, but that can wait till later. First, what do you mean by tuna fishing vessel? And second, new, for the love of God, the valley or the sea? Just pick.
What? This is hardly the time for such questions.
The HMS Nirvana is a fishing boat that specializes in the catching of tuna. Is there something wrong with that?
Fishing boat? So it doesn't have any treasure aboard?
You be wrong, Ragnar. There be treasure aboard and some junk.
New, knock it off, seriously. So where's the treasure?
It is this, brother.
Is it a massive red tuna? Jin raised his right hand, almost in benediction, and Hazama began to turn the winch. I think you mean winch, that was installed on the deck. At the end of an enormous chain was a huge, enormous, gigantic...
Tuna?
Yes!
That's right. This is the natural ruby of the Great Deep, the super rare and dangerously tasty fish, known as the Crimson Grimoire, the Ikaruga tuna.
The Dark War destroyed the world's ecosystem. Tuna is one of the few new species to thrive in these contaminated waters.
So, a fish is the Crimson Grimoire?
That's right. What do you think? Now you know how valuable the tuna is. My brother you may be, but I cannot simply give it away.
I'm so very sorry, Ragnar.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
I apologize, Ragnar the Blood Edge. If only I were not so useless.
I'm so sorry! Ragnar, I'm so sorry! Hey, no!
Carl,
You said you
shut
wanted
up.
to eat a real live tuna.
We wanted it so bad that we tricked you.
Okay, everyone just stop crying. And Carl, I know you can't stop crying, so, just try to bring it down a notch, okay?
Ragnar!
So, you guys just wanted to make me happy, right? So, yeah, why didn't you guys just say so? I wouldn't have gone totally insane. Maybe. Whatever happens, I'm still captain of the ship, right? It's kind of my place to do what I can for my crew.
I kind of find it funny that if I had just made a different choice early on after the first battle, this would have been basically what I started off with in the story mode.
Then it would be acceptable to have the captain do something for us. Is that what you mean, Ragnar?
Sure, I guess.
Then what do you say we exchange your Azure Grimoire for their Crimson one? What say you, Captain Jin?
Huh?
Very well. I agree to your terms.
I'm quite interested in that creature as well.
Huh?
Then it would seem we are in agreement. Mr. Red Devil, if you would be so kind as to throw Ragnar over to them. Nu, please bring the Crimson Grimoire over here.
Ragnar.
Aye, matey!
Hey! What the hell are you guys doing?
HMS Nirvana! Withdraw immediately! Azure!
Hey!
I know we were planning on having a big tuna party, but why don't we just do everything we were going to do to the tuna to my dear brother instead?
Jin. I can't help... The way you're saying that raises some questions about what you were planning to do to that fish.
An excellent plan.
Wait! Now that we've acquired our tuna, let us eat it post-haste. I shall have Valkenhayn make us a tuna stew.
Aw, Valkenhayn's dead too.
I cannot wait.
I'm seriously gonna kill all of you guys! You guys are insane!
Yeah, you didn't have to trade all of Ragna. You could have just cut off his arm.
It was all just a dream? That dream just sucked. I don't know whether to be relieved or incredibly disappointed.
Okay. Let's see. Sadly, I don't have names to help. I believe this was it.
Rachel.
Yes. Well, actually, while this is going through, I'm going to do something real quick. There we go.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
No.
Move it!
Hellfire!
Believe it! No! What are you doing?
Gauntlet Hades!
What was that? What?
Gauntlet Hades!
No.
Move it!
What are you doing?
Gauntlet Hades!
No! Unbelievable!
Ragna! Ragna!
What are you doing?
Are you even trying?
George the 13th. Suicidal.
Are you even trying?
Now they take care of it. Get off of it. Now they take care of it.
Black Onslaught!
Kneel before me, Ragna.
Destruction!
If given the opportunity to do a music override, I am going to pick that option. Though, I will say, in the quote-unquote, like, advice for how to get to the true ending that I got when getting the alt ending, it was like, yeah, heed Rachel and Jubei's advice, you know, don't assume the Azure Grimoire's power is your own. But the actual solution is, yeah, just actually manage to beat the fourth fight. Which I did, using the power of the Azure Grimoire. I so totally used it when I pulled off that astral finish.
You still want to say something?
Oh, no. Nothing. Go and finish your story.
What the hell's going on? You're being awfully nice today.
Do you think so? I see no difference in my behavior. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
You, gentle and forthcoming? That is possibly, no, it is the biggest load of crap I have ever heard in my life.
Is that so? Then I shall give you the abuse and direction you so clearly desire. Silence that limp meat sack you call a mouth and leave. See that you do not allow yourself to be distracted by something shiny, or I fear you shall arrive too late.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. One problem, though. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go.
Must I do everything for you? Go to the top of Kogutsuchi. I believe you will find both Noelle and Terumi waiting for you there.
I see. Hey, what's with you?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. It's just that you look really calm and relaxed. Just a second ago, you were really going off on me.
I simply felt like putting my trust in you.
Huh? Did you just say something? I didn't catch it.
I said nothing. I know it is difficult for you to concentrate hard enough to understand speech, so I will be quick. Be careful. Terumi is unlike anything you have ever faced before.
Huh. I mean, I'll probably keep it on default unless I have a reason to do otherwise.
I kind of guessed that already. Thanks, Rachel. I'll see you later.
I confess I do not look forward to the occasion. I shall endeavor to enjoy my tea in the interim.
All right, just a little more.
The shock of a sharp impact ran through Ragnar's sword, while at the same time a wave of intense cold washed over him. Okay.
I was waiting for you, brother.
Oh god, not you again, Jin. I don't have the time to screw around with you right now. Move!
I'm afraid you cannot go beyond this point.
What do you mean I can't? Quit screwing around and get out of my way now!
Oh, dear brother. Can't you sense it? There can be no mistaking it. The heartbeat of the Black Beast. It's the pulse of the enemy that must be destroyed.
The Black Beast? So that's what the bastard is after.
But it doesn't seem to be coming from you. Its source must be somewhere else.
From me? What the hell are you talking about?
I see. Possibilities. This must be the Continuum shift.
What the hell are you going on about? Explain yourself!
I finally understand, brother. You are also a possibility. The Dark One. The possible destroyer of the world. The enemy of the world. Are you aware of that?
More or less. Both Master and that rabbit told me the gist of it. But I'm me. I have no intention of being shackled by damn destiny. I'm not weak like you.
Hearing that I'm me, all I could think of was flashing back to Danganronpa. I'm me, got it? I'm Kiyotaka. Or Kiondo.
You're a slave to that godforsaken Nox Nictoris. You little idiot, why don't you just open your goddamn eyes?
I'm me. I always have been. Nothing has changed. Since that time, and from now on, too.
Screw that Nox Nictoris Yukiyanasa! I don't know how much of a grudge you have against the Black Beast, but that has nothing to do with me! With us!
Us? Are you including me in that statement?
Who else would I be talking about, dumbass? What's so funny?
Brother, you truly don't understand anything, do you?
What are you talking about?
It is I who has the grudge against you. No one else. Just me.
What did you say?
It is none of your concern, brother. I'd advise you to stay out of this. I'm going to kill that woman, Noelle Vermillion. She is the enemy of the world. She is my enemy.
What?
Noelle is the enemy of the world? I didn't think it possible, but is she a Murakumo unit?
What? You mean you actually didn't know?
A Murakumo unit that the Azure Grimoire doesn't react to? It can't be. Who is that Noelle chick? Damn it all, I really need to get my ass in gear. Jin, move!
No, brother. There's no way you can defeat Terumi.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Move it, Hellspire!
You're too stuck!
Hellspire! Move it! Are you even trying?
No.
This is no fun at onslaught!
Here, counter!
Black Saga! Destruction!
Not good enough.
You can't give me a free once a match
Brother,
full bar and not expect me to go for it.
You mustn't.
Shut up, Jin. I don't know why you keep saying I can't, and I don't really give a damn, but it's my fight. As for you, we'll settle this another day. So for now, it's time for you to go to sleep. What were you thinking, challenging me with wounds like that? You idiot. Can't go all out on you in this condition.
Brother.
You were such a crybaby when you were a kid. But you've grown up. Jin, you're right. I probably am the bane of this world. Even if I knew for certain, I still couldn't blindly accept my fate. I will not simply succumb to what others claim is my destiny. I fight for control over my own life, and I will win. But if the time comes, if it comes, it'll be you who kills me. So should the time come, don't act as a mindless antibody. If you are to kill me, do so as my little brother, with your own mind and will. Damn.
This is a new environment. Last time we were consistently going down into the basement of the library, weren't we? And now we're going to the roof. Ragna kept looking ahead, and eventually a light appeared.
Oh.
The top floor of the 13th Hierarchical City Kagetsuchi NOL branch. The size of the room was beyond human comprehension, and the sky trembled as if in fear. And in the midst of all this stood Ragna's target.
Ah, you're finally here. I've waited quite a while for you, Ragna the Blood Edge.
The man called Hazama spoke as if he'd known for certain that Ragna would be the person entering.
Noelle. Where's
Where? Oh, you silly man. You're only here 'cause you know where she is. But that's not important. Ragna. Mr. Blood Edge. Can I call you Ragna? Ragna. Don't you think the power of the Azure Grimoire is just wonderful?
I have nothing to say to you.
Ooh, scary. Come on now, don't be like that. I'm having all sorts of fun right now. I just want to spread the happiness around a little.
Well, you sure are smiley enough.
I mean, refining oneself without using a cauldron? Awesome! Magnificent! And it's all thanks to you, Ragna.
Suki, I am not.
What the hell are you going on about?
Okay, take a look over here. You see that? You know what it is?
What's that? Is it the cauldron? You're full of shit.
Ragna can hear its pulse. The thing was truly alive. Ragna's brain was screaming warnings about just how dangerous this thing truly was.
God damn it! Stop smelting that stuff right now!
Your face! Wonderful! I love it! Oh, yes! Show me more of that. Yes! Perfect! The screaming! The exquisite torture of helplessness!
Damn you!
Oh, little upset? I know how you feel. It's pretty rough watching someone just pluck up all the things that are important to you and turn them into something horrible right before your eyes. I feel for you. I do. But oh my God, is this fun for me! Especially your despair! So divine!
You twisted son of a bitch! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
Get away? What on earth are you talking about? Good Lord, you're an idiot! You're one of those... what are they called? Those tiny little dogs and they just jump around and bark and won't shut the hell up!
I'm gonna beat you into nothingness! Restriction number 666 released. Dimensional interference field deployed. BlazBlue activate!
Interesting choice, Ragna. BlazBlue, huh? So, like this then? Restriction number 666 released. Dimensional interference field deployed.
Are you mocking me?
This is a good fat chunk of data, so I'm gonna give you a tip. Don't try and fight Terumi.
Let me give you a taste of what the Azure really is.
You cannot defeat Terumi. He is... It is difficult to explain. I will simply say it would be impossible for you to win and leave it at that.
Code
No, brother. There's no way you can defeat Terumi.
Code SOL. Is that code shit out of luck?
BlazBlue, activate! It can't be. How can you? How?
How can you? How? Oh, this is just too perfect. You are so freaked out right now. Yes, that's it. That's the face. That's the face I wanted to see. What the? Ragna. You see, this is why you can't beat me. Doesn't matter what you do. I bet your soldier won't do shit to me, but, you know, go ahead and waste your energy if you want. It'll be totally pointless, but whatever. I know how it is. Man's gotta do... Yeah, okay. Listen real carefully, because this bit's important. The person who made BlazBlue was me!
You're the game developer?
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
What? You idiot! Still here! Not you! Move it! You idiot! Move it!
Hurts, don't it? Let's be honest. Not even.
Move it!
Hurts, don't it?
Bring it, idiot!
The hell? Not even.
What?
You die already!
Ouroboros! I'll smash you! Move it!
Hey!
I'll smash you! Move it! I'll smash you! I'll smash you!
Gotcha.
I can still smash you! Move it!
Oh yeah!
I'll smash you! I'll smash you!
How's that?
Die! I can still go!
Ah!
That painful? Does it hurt? Does it? Come on! Let me hear some more of those heavenly screams!
Bastard! You bastard!
Oh, what a buzzkill. Well, you don't get to be the hero this time. But hey, when have you ever? Loser. Bye. I'll see you next week.
Ragna falls to his knees. Okay. Something else I noticed, it seems I can't use my drive.
Rebel 1. Action.
I'll smash you!
Counter.
Let's be honest.
Counter.
Move it! Ready?
Counter.
I'll smash you!
Counter.
I'll smash you! I'll smash you! Move it!
Die.
I'll smash you! Move it!
Die.
Counter.
Ready?
I'll smash you.
Idiot!
Counter.
You! I'll smash you!
Here.
I'll smash you!
Counter.
Here. And stay down. Slice and dice.
I'll smash you!
Counter.
I'll smash you! I'll smash you!
Counter.
Let's be honest.
I'll smash you!
Counter.
Serious?
There we go. Yeah, if getting close to him is not an option and using my drive is not an option, I have one ranged...
You're doing a lot better than I thought you would, Rags, old boy. Let it never be said, I'm not a gracious... whatever. How about you try this on for size? I think it'll fit real nice.
I do have one ranged non-drive option available to me. The tip of Ouroboros appeared right before Ragna's eyes. Despite being injured, Ragna managed to turn his body around and swung out his right hand.
Damn!
A high-pitched sound rang in the air. Somehow, Ragna managed to use his sword to deflect Ouroboros. Ragna quickly focused on Hazama and braced himself for another attack.
All right! Next!
The smile on Hazama's face held no warmth, but only served to emphasize Hazama's desire to kill. It comes. Can I stop another one of those? Like I have a choice in the matter.
Oh shit!
Hazama again unleashed Ouroboros. Or so he thought. But the expected impact never came.
Okay, I'm done.
What? You bastard! I can still go! Bring it on, you bastard!
Oh, hush. Quit your whimpering or I really will end you, boy.
Oh!
Right. Time to stop messing around. I've got to admit, that was a nice warm-up, Rags.
Oh!
It seemed as if all of the tension in Ragna's body left in a single instant. Suddenly, a massive gush of blood poured out of his mouth and began to form a pool at his knees.
Oh, finally time!
What is that pulsating noise? Is that the sound of the Black Beast's beating heart? You're planning on reviving the Black Beast?
What? What did you just say? The Black Beast? Man, they don't make him any dumber than you, do they? Tell me, why the hell would I want another failure like that?
Failure?
Holy shit, do you even understand words? Yes, a failure! It means it failed. Who the devil wants a monster they can't control? The Black Beast was just a cauldron gone haywire! A cauldron!
Cauldron? The Black Beast? A cauldron?
You're not gonna shut up until I tell you, are you? I could just kill you, but... oh, why the hell not? Story time! The entrance to the origin, the gate to the boundary, and you. All of those things are called the Cauldron. The BlazBlue is an imitation of that. So, basically, the original form of the BlazBlue is a cauldron. I built it so that I could pull some of the foundational Azure energy out of the boundary. I needed it to create the sword, you see.
Ah, I see.
I had the basic bits together, but to refine the sword, I need lots and lots and lots of souls. That's basically what the BlazBlue is. So, your BlazBlue is pretty much a prototype. Well, I mean, kind of. It's like an imitation of the Cauldron. Then, when I was refining the sword, the whole thing just kind of went batshit crazy and turned into the Black Beast.
Then the Murakumo unit...
Oh, good job! Yes, the Murakumo unit on its own is incomplete. It needs the power of the BlazBlue. That's what the 13th sample was talking about. Remember? This time, though. This time, things are different. Noelle Vermillion. She's the first and only subject to contain the true power of the Azure. She doesn't need the Grimoire.
The pulsating sound reaches a crescendo.
Now, Murakumo, it's time to awaken! This world is nothing but lies, 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 lies! But don't worry, I'll show you. I'll show you the truth. The truth called despair! In the name of Susanoo, I command you, awaken Murakumo! No, not Murakumo. Kusanagi, the sword, the God Slayer. Your blade will cut away the lies that cover this world! The Azure is mine! Try and stop me now, Master Unit! Amaterasu!
A girl floats down in front of Ragna. A girl who used to be known as Noelle Vermilion.
All right, Rags, it's time I moseyed on. But I'll leave you with one last little tidbit. You remember what lifelink is? You and the 13th sample had one. And now, me and the 12th have one too! You know what that means, right? Right! Damn you! Ho ho! You do get it! That's right, pal. You wanna kill me? Then you gotta kill innocent little Noelle Vermilion too. Oh! Also, you've gotta kill us both at the same time. Shouldn't be too hard. Now that you know what despair really means, feel free to go ahead and die.
Well then. 100% complete with Ragna. Alright, I'm not going to go ahead and jump into another person's story quite yet. Okay, there's no more Teach Me Miss Lychee. Okay. Unlocked a bunch of scenes here. Looks like if we're going in order here, it would be Jin and then Noelle. True ending event illustration number 3, but no, I saw that illustration during Ragna's story. Okay, some of these are unlocked. Oh, I can purchase some of these. Okay. I'll probably leave actually like checking out any of these unlockables until later, but let's see. News transformed form is the secret character I mentioned, or Noelle's. Okay, cool, cool. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to go through arcade mode. Like, does it have its own story attached to it, like the first game did? If so, then I probably will. But if it doesn't, I might not. But it is nice to know that I can, you know, safely go through, like, this thing and, like, actually see people. But in any case, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off for now. It's been about 3 hours, and I've got a few things I would like to take care of before it's time for me to do raid in about another 3 hours. Today's a busy, busy day, but I shall see you on Sunday for more. I was about to say VLR, but no, it's the other game, Zero Time Dilemma. I've also been tempted to stream our attempts at Savage, so I could potentially do that tonight. 14 doesn't tend to get a lot of views, but I could have the camera on. Oh, okay. All the game's arcade modes have their own stories attached to them. Okay, so I think next time I will be doing Ragna's arcade mode. for now, I will go ahead and hop off, and I will see you all later. Until next time.